Well, hello, you awesome people out there. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with yet another video. And in today's video, I am going to talk about what I feel is the most important point, which most of you are probably neglecting, is the eligibility criteria of the airline. Are you neglecting the most important point of going through the eligibility criteria of the airline? If you are, then you are making a very big mistake, guys. So let's talk about it in detail and get into it right away. All right, okay. So what I feel is that most of the people take the eligibility criteria or the requirements, eligibility requirements that are being laid down by the airlines for all the candidates of who probably who are applying for cabin crew jobs and are applying for ground staff jobs and for the other departments in the other organizations. I think we need to take that halt and get through those eligibility criteria, go through those eligibility criteria that are being listed down by the airlines. Now, why am I'm going to focus more on the eligibility criteria laid down by the airlines for our dearest cabin crew and the jobs provided by the airlines to the cabin crew. Okay, so what I feel is that eligibility criteria, now there's a huge reason behind why most of the airlines have the eligibility criteria for the age, eligibility criteria for height, eligibility criteria for your educational qualification, eligibility criteria for your weight requirement, the scars and the tattoos on your body. We need to be very careful before we go for that interview. We need to make sure that we check the eligibility criteria, measure our height, check our weight, and check for all the scars and the tattoos on the visible parts of our skin, and the educational qualification. What is my educational qualification? So why am I talking about it today, guys? Why? Because I really feel when I was teaching in the aviation academy also, I felt that people were neglecting this big time. They were spending so much of money on just getting into that institute and going through that training without even understanding. Because what happens, guys, at the end of the day, the institutes are there to just make sure that they get their money, they make their money by the end of the year or by the end of the month. But what is happening at your front is that you are getting fooled by these institutes, because you want to be a cabin crew. They did not check your height, they did not check your weight, still they accepted you for that particular training course. Okay, so that's why I wanted to talk about this particular criteria, particular part of the cabin crew job is the eligibility criteria. First of all, we need to understand why the airlines, they lay down the eligibility criteria. It's only because of the safety reasons of the airlines, safety reasons for the passengers, safety reasons for the cabin crew itself. Okay, so when we understand that there is a particular eligibility criteria, so before you go for the training courses given by these institutes, please make sure that you measure your height, you measure your weight, you check for all the scars and the tattoos on the visible parts of your body, and at the same time make sure that you fall within the age criteria as well. So you have to go through the different airlines and the airline of your preference, check their eligibility criteria, and then go and approach these institutes if you want to, which of course I am completely against. You should not go for any of these training courses to these airlines because they are just money mending machines. By the end of the day, they are not bothered about your career. So I won't talk much about them, but maybe if you want, I will make a big video later about it. as well. Okay, so we need to understand now why it is important for you to follow the eligibility criteria. Now what happens, we put in our best, we put our best foot forward when we go for the interview. Maybe if we are presenting ourselves in the best possible way, the interviewer is liking what I'm saying, verbal communication, the visual communication, the way I'm dressed, the way I'm presenting myself, my body language, everything is perfect. Now what happens, even the interviewer will definitely remind you that you did not prepare yourself well. Maybe you were very good in answering the questions, maybe you were a perfect candidate for the airline, but because you do not fall into the eligibility criteria, you will not get selected, because all the airlines, they follow their eligibility criteria process very thoroughly. Okay, so I don't want you all to feel dejected, because I know how much effort I had put in when I was going for that interview, and I can really relate to all of you, because it's your passion. Aviation industry is your passion, cabin crew job is your passion, and I know that how closely you would be following your passion. So if you're not falling into the eligibility criteria, make some efforts to increase your height, make efforts to reduce your weight, or increase your weight for that matter. You could be below the requirement of the weight. Finish your educational qualification. Age is something, of course, you cannot reduce or you cannot increase. If you are, of course, below the criteria, for example, Indigo Airlines, the age criteria is 18 to 27. So if you are below 18, wait, prepare yourself, give time to yourself, and make sure that you do whatever possible, upskill yourself, upgrade yourself, and know more about the airline, and do whatever possible it takes for you to prepare yourself in the best possible way for that airline interview. But if you're beyond 27, then look for the other airlines which are providing jobs to people who are above 27, giving them cabin crew jobs who are above 27 or above 28 or above 30. Apply for international airlines, but make sure that you follow into the age criteria. Make sure that you fall into the height criteria, weight criteria. So this is very important. So however best that you're giving best that you are giving for that interview, you've prepared yourself really well. But if you're not falling into the eligibility criteria, it's going to be really bad for you. You will not get selected. Okay, so guys, please, it's a request. If you have any questions, put down in the comment section. And if you have any story related to how how bad you are feeling, probably the same thing happened with you, maybe you did not fall into the eligibility criteria. So please guys, remember this. It's very important when it comes to the cabin crew jobs, when it comes to the airlines. Follow every airline's criteria and eligibility criteria, and then only go for the interview, because I don't want you to feel dejected, I don't want you to feel helpless, and I don't want you to feel bad by the end of the day. Okay, so if you have time, prepare for it, upgrade yourselves, upgrade your skills, educate yourself more about the airlines, how you can educate yourself more about how you can reduce your weight or probably increase your weight, how you can increase your height. Maybe in later stages I will definitely make another video how you can cannot talk about how you can reduce your weight, because that is something that is not my forte, but of course I can definitely help you in how you can increase your height, something like that. All right, so guys, please put down in the comment section your questions, and if you have any story related to your bad experience or your good experience, how you increased your height, how you reduced your weight, please share it with me, so that the others can also learn from you, and probably they can also improve themselves. Okay, so in the end, I would just like to say, please support my channel, share with as many people as you can, like and subscribe to my videos, because I'm going to be coming up with more and more informative videos which are going to really help you in grabbing that opportunity, which will become the most important opportunity in your life, which will change your life, and you will see yourself flying up in the air in one of the best of the airlines. All right, so for now guys, I'm signing out. So see you in the next one. All right, bye bye.